And we start today with the Department of Juvenile Justice, one day after an incident at the State Department of Juvenile Justice resulted in a staff member being taken to the hospital. We're hearing from a state leader who has been a champion of change at the agency. Senator Katrina Shealy talked to our Nate Stanley about some of the issues she says may have contributed to yesterday's security breach.
Law enforcement vehicles lined Broad River Road Tuesday morning after an attack on a staff member at the State Department of Justice was reported from inside of the facility. According to State Senator Katrina Shealy, the attack happened in a workshop and resulted in a hospital trip for that staff member.
They did attack him. He kind of passed out and fell on the floor, and then some of the juveniles went into the workshop and they got some hammers and different tools out of the workshop. That was the weapons they had.
As a member of the State Correction and Penology Committee, Shealy says she spoke with DJJ Director Eden Henrik about Tuesday's incident, and adds the youth involved also damaged cars within the facility's parking lot before the situation was brought under control by guards outside of the building.
The biggest problem at the Department of Juvenile Justice is staffing.
Just 2 weeks ago, DJJ Director Eden Henrik told state senators that the Broad River Road facility was understaffed and facing a 52% vacancy rate. Shealy says the number is slowly improving, but it's been difficult recruiting applicants.
We've increased the salary. We've given the Department of Juvenile Justice more money, but people just aren't applying for those jobs.
According to DJJ, salaries start at around $39,000 for correctional officers currently. Shealy adds there are continuing projects through DJJ that she hopes will curb future incidents of violence.
We are building a new facility for the mental health concerns that we have out there. So I think when that comes into play, that will help.
Shealy is optimistic positive change will happen incrementally and continues to support DJJ's director, Eden Henrik, who has officially led the agency since May.
And she's hired new staff that's over the JCOs. She's hired a new police officer that's over the police department. She's hired other leaders in other areas. We have to give it time. Nothing happens overnight.
In Columbia, Nate Stanley, News 19, WLTX.
When it comes to the staffing shortages, Senator Shealy says DJJ has previously hired third-party security for additional help, and that is something that could be considered again in the future.